Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you join us all and sub and stay. Right, last one on the list of Lisa's that I have to do is a Friday haul. YSL heels, Amazon UGG dupes, Levi's, Charlotte Tilbury, Bice luggage. Shall we jump in? Hey, new intro. We don't need to watch the video now then, do we? We've just seen you show everything. I wish she'd pick a place and stay there. She's either that side of the table or the other side of the table, or she's in the kitchen or she's in the bathroom. Very rarely fucking upstairs, which is where she was supposed to be, but hey.
We have so much to talk about today. I have lots of things that I want to kind of report back to you.
Holy hell, what's she wearing? What is that? A bit of string and a twirly thing.
And let's just start with that. Let's just start with maybe, oh gosh, I've got everything tangled up here. The Hairy Josh blow dryer.
Hairy Josh blow dryer. I swear she's saying hairy.
What I'm going to do is use the same products for an entire week, which would mean 2 to 3 times, and then report back to you and then go on to the...
No, 2 to 3 times isn't right. No, I'm sorry. Why can't you stick to something for a fortnight or a month and then actually see some results? But no. That's the thing with a lot of people on YouTube. I bought this, I tried it, I love it. And then 3 weeks later, you're like, where's that thing you loved? Oh, it's in the bin, it was crap.
The next set of products. So I will put the products that I've been using up here. It was a prescription given to...
How much stuff? What is all of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm assuming the first 2 are shampoo and conditioner. So then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other things that she's putting in her hair afterwards. Wow.
To me by one of my friends that does hair in California, and I have loved, absolutely loved the R&Co shampoo and conditioner. That is so moisturizing. I have that feeling when I get through conditioning my hair where it's still in there a little bit, and I love that. That's the way it should feel. She likes Colleen's oil. I like using a heavier oil when my hair is wet. And then I've been using the other R&Co product that you will see in there. That is great for like body. Like you can still see where my Velcro roller was. I think I still prefer the mousse to that, the Kenra mousse. But next week we'll go on to some other products and I'm gonna show you some new ones I have here. Now back to this blow dryer. So good. I mean, this is like a little machine.
It is a little machine. Can you stop knocking it off of your fucking garage door opener, please? And didn't she say she hated it because it was weighted wrong? Or was this a different one? Totally lost.
Not extremely heavy, but it's not extremely light. It reminds me a lot of the Elkim, and I always loved that one. It's almost like you can just feel the motor in this. It's kind of like a muscle car. The only thing that
What is she wittering on about?
Don't care for is that the cool button is on the front, and it's one of those where you accidentally hit it. Now that's something that if this is your only blow dryer that you use, you may get used to that and may not have that issue. I am so...
Really? What did she just say? If this is your only hair dryer, you may get used to that. Yeah. Weird as it may seem, Lisa, most people have a hairdryer and they use that hairdryer until it dies, and then they buy another hairdryer and then they use that one until it dies. They don't have a choice of 17 of them in the fucking bathroom cupboard.
Someone that does not like that. But it's not like I'm gonna get rid of it and I'm gonna keep on using it and see if that continues to bother me. I don't remember that bothering me that much the first time I used it, but last night I kept hitting the cool button. So that is how I feel about that. Probably one of the biggest stars, best thing I have gotten in a long, long time, and I bought it by accident, is this little Tory Burch bucket bag.
No, you didn't buy it by accident. You wanted to get the cheaper Tory Burch bag for your mother and she wanted the bigger one. So rather than return it, you kept it for yourself.
If you watch that video, I will put the link up here. I purchased 4 Tory Burch bags. It started with wanting to buy my mom one for Christmas, so she picked one out. I already had 2 on my mind, so I went ahead and ordered those, and I accidentally ordered her the small bucket bag. So then I went back and I ordered her the large one. She loves hers, and I love this one. I like this so much better than the other 2 that I ended up ordering. The wallet on a chain is literally a wallet on the chain.
That's the whole friggin' point of it. That's why it's called a wallet on a chain. Ugh.
And don't expect much more. The other one that has a beautiful gold chain on it is really pretty. It is really dressy and it's very stiff. This bag is phenomenal. I love like the little top handle. I use that all the time. You can still do it crossbody, and it is just open and so easy to get in and out of, no matter where you are, in the car, at the...
If you're in a hurry and you have to get out, there isn't 17 handles to grab. Why is she in a hurry? Where is she hurrying to?
Nail salon, wherever. It's very easy, and I love this about it. See how it's got an oval bottom instead of a round bottom, so it's very, see how it's still very slimline to be a bucket bag. So it's almost like everything you would love about a bucket bag, but none of the things that you don't. Now, if you wanted to close it, it does close, and I just think it's beautiful. So this has been number one.
If you want to close it. Yes, most people do close their bags, Lisa.
It's one of those bags, kind of like my Nikki bag from Saint Laurent. I don't want to get out of it. Or the Chanel 19. It's one of those bags that is so user-friendly that even when you think about switching to another bag, you're not inclined to do it because you love that.
But I thought that was your New Year's resolution, to switch in and out of bags more often. Ah, see, you've fucked that one up already, haven't you? What in the hell is she wearing? Bit of string. What's the bit of string attached to? And please tell me she's got clothes on under that jacket.
That one so much. Okay, I know that there is something else. Oh, another good one. Hold on. These sneakers. These are the On Cloud sneakers I ordered to walk in. When I first got them, I thought, gosh, you know, they're really pretty. I love the color. It's like the light lavender. But these are not sexy tennis shoes like the New Balance or the Rag & Bone or...
Sexy tennis shoes. I'm sorry, who looks at sexy trainers? Oh, sorry, who looks at trainers and says they're sexy? There's nothing sexy about trainers. They're practical. They're flat. They're comfortable. You could run in them if you needed to. Sexy. Everything's fucking sexy with Lisa, isn't it?
Or even as stylish as like the Gucci, the other tennis shoes that I have. But I tried these on and I could not believe how comfortable they are. Then yesterday, Will and I went for a walk and I love them. Here's what I like about them the most. When you go to put them on, you just slip them on. It's not something that you have to sit down to put on. It's not something that you, gosh, I thought the tongue would have been attached because I can put these on without even bending over, just slipping my foot in them. You don't have to tie them.
I thought the tongue was attached. Of course it's attached. What the fuck is she talking about? Right. These are trainers for people who are idle then. Is that what you're saying?
It's like all these things that I hate about sneakers, and lots of room in the toe box. Like
how much?
When I was walking, I kind of noticed that, how comfortable they are. They are like walking on a cloud. I see that now. And I just love them. Light as a feather. Cannot say enough good about this. Not something that I would want to wear every day just because it's not my style. But for what I got them for, they are perfection. I'm so happy to report back that this laundry detergent is amazing. This is the first laundry detergent. Like, I have bought the Glamorous Wash and just many others that are scented, and you have this fantasy that you're gonna love it, and then it's just overpowering. You feel like it's going to break you out. It's just way too much. This is the prettiest, lightest fragrance. It is gorgeous. I love it. And it's magnolia, bergamot, and cedar.
Who can afford to buy that crap to condition their clothes with, really? Oh, let me think of everyday items that I can up the price on to ridiculous levels and sit here and look so entitled because I've got a £50 bottle of fucking laundry detergent. Does she have any clue what's going on in the world at all? Any?
See, and you only use, it comes with a little cup, but I pretty much know now how much to pour in there. Our low water, hyper concentrated formula requires less than 2 teaspoons per standard load. It is just beautiful. I really love it. You know that I love the laundry. I love doing my laundry. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's like a thing. I don't let it back up, and I enjoy doing it. So I've always been intrigued by different laundry products. And like I said, every time I've tried something like this, it was just too much. Matter of fact, the last one I had ordered, I can't even remember what it was, but I remember I would just use it when I washed, like, Bridget, our dog that passed away. I would wash her blankets and everything because it smelled so good. And even then I would only use a little bit, but this is worth.
What was she just about to say? She didn't like it, so she used it on the dog instead, and then she turned it round to saying it smells so good she only used it for Bridget. Whatever.
Trying. Okay, I think that's all of my updates. So let's go on to some new products. This isn't very new, but it's something I just got. It's the OC Undaria Algae Body Oil. The OC Body Oil. Thank you so much. Many of you messaged me on Instagram that they had this half off at Ulta. It's one of their specials. You know how they'll do the 21 days of beauty, or, you know, all the deals that they do. And this was on special for half off. I love it. I love it. I had already bought a bottle. The first bottle I breezed right through. I bought a bottle and I've had it under my sink because I'm kind of trying to go through, I think I'm using the Necessaire oil right now. And what I do is mix it in with my body lotion. Then I've got an Orbe hair and body oil that I want to try to use. And last night I just said, you know what? Life is short. I'm gonna go ahead and get my OC oil out. And that's what I did. This smells so good. It's very spa-like. The Necessaire.
Oh, we're back to that again. The spa-like smell. See, it's stuff like that. The assumption she makes that she thinks everyone that's watching her has money to burn, doesn't work, can buy just a pair of trainers for walking. Though what else she thought she was going to do in them's beyond me. Over the top price laundry detergent. Stuff that she doesn't need. 4 YSL handbags. Oh no, it wasn't YSL. Sorry, let you off. 4 Tory Burch handbags at a time. 1 was for her mother. Alright, 3 then. Nobody does that, Lisa. Even people who are rolling in money don't do that. When we were in Wales, my husband was selling Kirby Hoovers. Vacuum cleaners. And they are so ridiculously priced. And what you do is you go out, do a demonstration, and people would be so wowed by the demonstration that they'd buy the Hoover. But nobody up there could afford it. It was ridiculous. And I remember saying to my aunt, who had money to burn, I bet you wouldn't even buy one of them. And she was like, how much is it? And I told her, and she was like, yeah, no. And it's like, that's what people with money are like. That's why they have money. Because they don't go out spending 50 quid on a fucking laundry detergent. And that annoys me as well. See, I'm a person, even if I've opened something and I'm like, I'm not keen on that, I will use the damn thing until I've used it up, and then I will get out something that I really like to use after it. and then I'll go on and whatever. But she's like, oh no, I'm not using that. I want to use this one. I bet there's, under her sink is where bottles of things go to die, I bet. But there's 101 under there, half used or slightly used or whatever, because someone said, what was it they said? I was a squirrel in the last video because I was like, oh, I like your necklace. Oh, look at the doorstop. But that's Lisa. Oh, new thing. Oh, new thing. And then she forgets about the old thing. So I'm getting sidetracked as well by QVC. They're selling an air fryer. Everyone and their granny wants an air fryer or has an air fryer. I really don't see the point of them other than for doing like a whole chicken or whatever. How do you do a meal for 4 people in an air fryer? You have to do it in stages. You can't put everything in at once. So are they really helping you in any way when you could put the entire thing in an oven? Anyway, my husband would never get to grips with an air fryer anyway, so there'd be no point getting it. But I've got a list of things that I'm going to get when I move into my bungalow. No, I haven't got a bungalow yet. But I have a list of things that are... the first one is either a Kenwood or... what's the other one? The stand mixers. One of them. Always wanted one of them. And then I wanted to get a slow cooker. Because, see, that's something I could set up and forget about and not worry about forgetting that I'd put it on. Stuff like that. And then get back in the kitchen and actually cook some meals for my family. That would be nice. Anywho, back to Lisa and her wastefulness.
Hair oil is fragrance free if you want that. I haven't smelled the Orbe, but I can pretty much imagine what that's going to smell like. But this is more of that spa, earthy, good smell. It doesn't linger. I love it. So if you get a chance to try this, please do. It's so good. Now, Huda Beauty. I don't know who. Oh, I know that. Okay, a lot of this haul is going to be inspired by a girl that I watch on.
Inspired my ass. This whole haul is copied. I saw someone else buy it and I just had to run out and get... Did you... if people might be newer to Lisa, but back in the day, I remember her saying quite clearly once she was watching a video and she paused it, went out, got into the car, drove to the shop to buy the things she'd seen in the video even before she'd got to the end of the video. So she didn't even know if they were going to go on to say, oh, I liked it at the beginning, but then I went off it. Or no, she saw it, she wanted it, she went and got it. Then she came back and played the rest of the video. Woman's insane.
YouTube every once in a while. I don't have like everything in common with her, but you know, who does, you know? And I believe her name is Whitney, and she's into like fitness, and I believe she has like different fitness collections and everything, but I love her personality. She really makes me laugh. She's beautiful, and she had been gone for a while, and I happened to see the thumbnail that she had come back to YouTube. So I watched her video and she did her favorites. And then I watched another one and it was a Get Ready With Me. So several of these orders are inspired by her, and I will link her channel down below. One of those is, and I'm pretty sure it was her that suggested this. I wanted to order this a while ago and it was sold out. It was kind of like the rage, and then I never got it. But it's a Huda Beauty powder in cupcake. So instead of being like the pound cake that I usually use, this is going to be a little bit more pink toned. And I have it on today for the first time, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Now I have on something else that I'm going to show you, but I'm hoping it does.
Are you going to wear your pink toned powder with a cool toned foundation and actually admit that you're cool and not warm? That'd be something.
Doesn't get everywhere. It got everywhere. Okay, so here it is, but I wanted you to see that it's not like, oh, it smells good, but it is fragranced. But with that said, I don't even remember it when I put it on, but it might be because it's familiar to me, but it's not like I smelled it anymore. So don't let that stop you. At least try it, but it is so pretty. It's very brightening, and it is not really, really pink. So that I am happy to try. Another thing she suggested is the Rare Beauty Happy Soul bronzing stick. I have used this now 2 or 3 times. and it is very pretty. Not too dark. I don't even know if this will be dark enough for me in the summer. Probably so.
Oh, for God's sake, have you seen the colour of it, Lisa? Here's an idea. Go to the fucking opticians and get your one contact changed and put two in so you're actually seeing what you're looking at. Oh, it might not be the right...
But like today when I put it on, I tried to kind of run it up on my cheek too, to kind of give that whole, not just contour, but bronzer vibe. And it is very easy to blend out. It's kind of just like an easy product. I must have like a little bit of like wax or something in it because it is very smooth. It's not like using a foundation stick or something like that. Next, this is something that is not new, but it's something that I'm wearing today. I made 2 videos to get ready with me last week. I think I made one Sunday and one Monday that you guys never saw because it is so hard to do a video and the colors look true, but it be lit up enough to see everything. So, and I think one of the days it was cloudy. It's been cloudy here a lot. So when I was watching that footage back, I just noticed that I don't really need a lot of coverage, but I'm not the kind of girl who can just wear a tinted oil or a tinted moisturizer because they're too...
You're not a girl, Lisa. You're a woman. You're 52 years of age. You've been doing YouTube for how long now, and you still don't know how to set up the fucking lights for your video. Why don't you sort it out in the little bathroom upstairs where there is no window as far as I can remember, and you can have a light set up so that everything's seen, and then you don't have to rely on it being sunny or not. Wasn't that what was the point of you saying you wanted the upstairs? Really? I could think of a million things I could use that upstairs for.
Too oily. So I tried to find, and if you guys know anything like this, I would love to find a medium, not medium to full, but just like a medium coverage foundation that would even my skin tone a little bit. I don't need a lot of heavy coverage and dry down. So I remember.
So out of the 95 million yummy fucking foundations you've got upstairs, there isn't one that you like. So you're going to go and buy more. I swear, there wouldn't be landfill if there wasn't the likes of Lisa.
Heard that the Chanel is kind of like that. So I used it today. I went out on a limb here because I normally don't like to use foundations I haven't used for a video, but I just wanted to try it. And the shade I used is 30 Beige.
Oh, wow. Well done, you. You went out of your comfort zone and you put something new on to film with. You're so brave, Lisa. Isn't she brave, everybody?
And this is actually, I got 30 Beige and 50 Beige because this is what J-Lo.
Copying J-Lo. Really? You look nothing like fucking J-Lo. She's Hispanic, isn't she? Your skin tone is nothing like hers. What's she done to her nose? Has she had a fucking thing? Piercing. She got a piercing on that because it looks like she's got one of those
uses when she does videos saying what she uses, and I think it's pretty good. I love the finish of it. It is pretty matte, and I like that because I will be shining by the end of the day. So I'm just hoping that it holds on. I've had it on now for, I would say, about an hour, and so far so good. I actually applied.
That doesn't count, Lisa. When people do wear tests, they wear it all day, not just for 4 hours. People don't have the fucking, most people don't have the What's the word? What's the... Anyway. Head's gone. Totally. They have to wear it all day. They have to put it on at the crack of dawn and then sort kids out and go to work and work a day and come home and all the rest of it. They don't just get to tootle about the shops for 4 hours and take it off again. Luxury. Thank you. That's the word I'm groping for. They don't have the luxury of only wearing it for a few hours a day. So your fucking test time thing is shit. There's no point coming back saying, oh, I think it's wonderful. Yeah, if you only have to wear it for a half an hour every other Friday.
Applied that with a BK Beauty brush because sometimes I think when I use my sponge, it might put it on a little heavy. And that might be why I get such breakdown and stuff on my nose when I wear my sunglasses, because I look around and everybody else is wearing their sunglasses. So I don't know why. It might be that my nose is just so bony or something. But I have used this. This is just purchased on a whim. I don't even know what made me, it might have been in the news section, but it is a Sephora sponge, and look at this. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. It gives you the flat side if you're like me and you like putting on your foundation or whatever with the flat side, but it gives you this side to kind of go up under your eyes, and it's very, very soft. You know how some of them are kind of,
so are you going to use that now instead of buying them other ones that degrade after one use? I really do not see the point of those. They're biodegradable. They're good for the universe. Yeah, but they're having to make them quicker and quicker and quicker because they don't last 5 fucking minutes, and the front of the box is plastic. So how is that helping anything? It's not. They're stupid. And anyone who goes out and buy, oh, Lisa said these were great, you're mad.
Either too soft or or they're too bouncy or too firm. This one is just right. I think you will love it. So if you're in
Goldilocks
Sephora or you're placing an order, I don't think it was expensive. I've already got in my head that I'm going to order another one because good sponges are hard to find. Okay, let's go on to this beauty, the beauty professor, Rachel. I mean, does it get any prettier, any sweeter? I mean, I just love following her. If you don't, you need to follow her on Instagram. She is very inspiring as far as fashion, her hair, her makeup, and her family. One of those people, just good all the way around. She has come out with a new lip mousse. I've got it on today, and the color is Trench Coat. It says, the sense of versatility is exactly why I named the latest all-natural lip color collaboration Trench Coat. A melange of pink, nude, peach, and beige that adds volume and dimension to the lips. This is the shade that I make when I layer an array of my favorite hues. It instantly brightens the face and immediately pulls a look together. I agree. I put this on as soon as I got it. I love it. It is so pretty, and it's very all natural, like the name is, products. For those of you that like clean makeup, I think you will love it. It's kind of like a whipped mousse, and it smells sweet, almost like candy. And it is just, see how it's not really matte, but it's not glossy. It's like a satin mousse, I would say. And it is just beautiful here. Like really a solid application, just gorgeous. So I was curious what lip liner I was gonna wear with this. And yesterday, I just happened to go into Sephora. I was looking for something else that they were out of, and I can't remember. Oh, I know what it was. I went in there for something that I did get. Okay, but they were out of so much, you guys. What is it? Is it still the pandemic? What is wrong with everywhere the stock being just gone? I mean, even...
Oh, don't you feel sorry for poor widow Lisa? Hang on, I'm just getting my little violin. Hold up. Poor widow Lisa wants to go shopping and look at things, and there's no things to look at because all the shelves are bare. Lisa, the fucking world's going to shit. Wake up. Are we ready? With the I don't give a fuck tune. I so wish this played. It'd be so funny if it did, wouldn't it? Beep, 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 beep. That's what we think, Lisa. We don't give a flying fuck. Such a tragic day when there's no lip liners in the shop. Fuck's sake. People can't afford to fucking feed themselves or put the heating on. And she's whinging that Sephora hasn't got 2 tons of shite in it for her to buy.
Even the grocery store not as much as Walmart. The Walmart grocery section, they've been messing with my thin ribeyes. I mean, we're having to, like, you know, stalk them. But anyway.
Oh, she can't get her thin ribeyes. Isn't it sad?
I digress. These are the 2 lip liners that I got. I wanted Pillow Talk medium or something, but these are the only 2 they had left, and it is Walk of No Shame.
Like you needed to buy more lip liners. You have a house full. I am sure you had a lip liner that would have gone with trench coat, but no, let's go shopping. And haven't you got Walk of No Shame already?
Shame and Hot Gossip, and I will put those both with a swatch of this up here. I started out with the Hot Gossip because I didn't want it to be too bright, and then when I got it on, I thought, you know what, that Walk of No Shame is going to look good with it. So I did what all lip lovers do, and I used every one of them. So I have on the...
Yeah, and we can tell it looks atrocious.
Lip Mousse from Beauty Professor, Trench. Is it Trench or Trench Coat? Yeah, Trench Coat. And then both lip liners, starting out with the lightest one and then going back in with the darkest one. That is very common for me. I do that a lot with Matt's It and Mastermind. I'll start off with Mastermind and go over it a little bit with Matt's It. I'm telling you, like I always say, your best lip combinations are going to come from several different products. And a lot of times they come from putting something on, not really liking it a lot, blotting it off, and then putting something else on. It's just the way it is. So
I'm so glad you told me that. I can sleep tonight now. How simple is her life? Yeah, we all know she is. But how simple is her life? She does nothing but the laundry, and she likes doing the laundry, so it's not a chore. John does everything else. She does the laundry and she shops. And ruminates over what fucking lip liner to wear with what lipstick.
So congratulations to Rachel. I hope that you guys will go over and support her. She is a beauty in every way. Okay, so going on to some more lips that I ordered. I think it was when I went to Sephora one time in, like, I don't know, Charlotte or something like that, when I went to a Nordstrom sale. I saw the Summer Fridays and I grabbed one. And you know, you think, oh, another lip conditioner, big deal. You know, I love my City Beauty, and I still only use my City Beauty Clear at night because I just love it. It stays on forever, and I feel like it plumps my lips. But the Summer Friday...
Right, you only use it at night when you're going to sleep. Why do you need plump lips in your sleep? Really? Tell you what I really like, and I very nearly bought something off of QVC. They had a Tilly box. It's called Try It, Love It, and it's menopause your way, and it's got an intimate wash and hair tablets and stuff. But what it did have in there was a Gail Heyman lip lift, and I really like that. It's a lip balm, but it's got extra stuff in, and it's supposed to stop like smokers' lines and that type of thing. But it is so tiny and so expensive. And so they did some a while back that were for Christmas or something, and it was reduced and whatever. And I got that. And I haven't had them for ages now. And it's like, I really want to get one. But it's the price of them. Just look it up. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous how much it is for what you get, because people look at it on the screen and they think it's lipstick size, and it's not. It's this teeny tiny weeny little thing, and it's like, how can they put that price on it? And just, do you know what I mean? I'd be embarrassed to be asking for that much. So I tried to find something similar. They did on Ideal World, they had some woman, was it that Elizabeth Grant or whatever? They looked like the same thing, but they were horrible. So if anyone knows of anything that's like the Gail Heyman lip lift, let me know. What I should do really is Google the ingredients, isn't it? And then see if anything else pops up. I think I'll do that after this. Gone off on a tangent there, people. Sorry.
Nowadays, I had upstairs in my office, and I just started using it. You know, when I was editing and doing work, I would reach over.
Work. Whatever, Lisa. You keep telling yourself it's work.
Over there and grab it, and it just feels so good. It's one of those lip conditioners that has like that perfect consistency, the perfect smell, balmy, and it feels like when you put it on that it's really doing something for your lips. So I wanted to try the colors that it comes out in. It's called the Lip Butter Balm. It is vegan. Okay, I got poppy, and then I got vanilla beige and brown sugar. And they are all beautiful, and they really do have some color. So I think if you are someone who loves to, this used to be me. I used to rarely ever wear a lipstick. I would wear a lip liner and a lip gloss. And I still like that. But I like the look of lip liner, and it depends on what color lip liner you use. But I do think that these are enough color for you to use on their own, and they just feel good. You will love them. Okay, so moving right along to the reason that I went in Sephora, I wanted to see what other cream shadows they had of the Charlotte Tilbury. I will have to say they did have several colors. They had like the amber gold, and my favorite color is the, I'll put the name right here. They, you know, they used to be called like Bet, Audrey, names like that, and then she switched them, so it confused me. Anyway, the one I have...
And it doesn't take a lot, does it, Lisa? You're a bit like me. Bit empty-headed, and anything can tip you over the edge. Yeah, we know.
On today, and the one that I got is so pretty. This was such a big surprise, and I really...
What has she got on? All I can see is the liner. She keeps, oh, doesn't this look amazing? And oh, I'll put a little bit extra on with my imaginary brush, and nothing happens.
I have to thank the girl that was helping me at Sephora, because she swatched them on her hand, because I don't know if I would have picked up this one. This is Pillow Talk. I would have assumed that...
She swatched them on her hand. Let's give her a medal. That's what you're supposed to do. That's why there's testers there. She really does want people waiting on her hand and foot, doesn't she?
This was going to be too dark for me, but I'm going to swatch it for you.
How is that too dark?
For you beside the trench coat.
How is that dark?
But look at how beautiful that is. Hope you can see. It's almost matte, but not. I mean, it still has like a sheen, but it's not like, for some reason, most cream shadows are like very, very sparkly and shimmery, and I like that sometimes, but not every day. This one is more like a foil, I would say. And let me get close so you can see. I put it on with a brush. I actually put it on with, you know, the IT brush that I'm always telling you you need. I put it on with the small end of that IT Cosmetics brush. And then I just blended and blended, because I didn't want it to be, you guys know I don't like a red or too warm of a eyeshadow on me. And I think it turned out great. The only eyeshadow I have on. I love it. Now let's go on to another one of the suggestions of, I'm 95% sure her name is Whitney. She was showing this beauty.
Everybody's losing their shit over these cups because the bottom part sits in the car cup holder. But it's like other people that do gaming on Twitch and stuff like that all seem to have those cups. That would frighten the living shit out of me, because it's top heavy, and if you even slightly touch that, it's gone. Why would you buy that unless you're buying it specifically to have in the car? Like if you were a cab driver and you had that sat in your cup holder and you drank out of it all day or for your shift or whatever, great. But at home, no. No, thank you. I don't want a big fuck off cup like that with a little bottom on it and a big top. No. Where's she going to have it? That's going to be the next thing. Oh, you guys, you won't believe this. Yeah, we will.
In her favorites. She got me right in my heart with, she said, almost 2 cans, maybe more than 2 cans of Diet Coke would fit in this cup. Hers was a pretty color, like pink or something like that. And it fits in your regular drink holder. It's from Stanley. To me, Stanley is just like the basic thermos and thing like this. So it's kind of classic. And of course, I got the black, and it has the straw. And, you know, of course, it has the thing where you can drink out of it the regular way. So I just got it yesterday. I will link it below. It comes in lots of colors. And I know we're out of like gift season, but this is a cool gift, I think, is a big cup like this. I love having something like that. Let's go on to a pair of sunglasses.
I thought you only drank out of styrofoam cups. Look, see? Can anyone see that Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow? Because I can't.
Would any Friday be complete without a new pair of sunglasses? I actually ordered these before I ordered the ones from Amazon.
Oh, the El Cheapos.
If you ordered those, will you let me know down below what you think, like the blue ones and the other ones? Now, I warned you that they were cheap, but I think for the
See, I knew she wouldn't get away without saying cheap.
price and for the look, I think they're awesome. I will link those down below too. These were not quite that inexpensive. They're this brand, Vela. I'm sure if you're on Instagram much, you probably see these. They're not in here. But here is the box, and I forgot. I went out to the car to get them. And they're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. They're kind of radical, but I love them. They're
What's radical about them?
very vibey, I would say.
Give up with the vibey.
I love the green lenses. Sorry, it's very cloudy, so I've got my ring lights on. I didn't want to put the overhead light on. And I love them. I've worn them for a couple of days. And of course, they're ones that go up in your hair like this, and
They don't
super
touch
cool.
your cheeks.
And I believe they were still under $200.
Oh my God. Really? Lisa, like you need a $200 pair of fucking glasses. Wow.
And they're a nice pair of sunglasses. I mean, these are just very comparable to any Prada, Tom Ford, Saint Laurent, or anything else. And I do think they're nice. So,
see, to put it into perspective, I did a quick video to say thank you to everybody because my first YouTube paycheck has been announced. It would take me, if I got the same amount of money, which I very much doubt because that was over Christmas and you get more at Christmas, it would take me 3 or 4 months to save up to get those glasses. She doesn't think of that, does she? She really doesn't think of normal people. Oh, these are really cheap.
that is something that I was excited about this week. Okay, now let's go to Dean Davidson. You may have seen this already, but he has this really cool special that when you purchase, oh gosh, let me see what it says. It's the Rose Quartz collection. Our dreamy new gemstone is here to help you spread love for Valentine's Day. Receive a free eyeshadow palette from BK Beauty with your order while supplies last, and shop our Valentine's Day gift guide for meaningful pieces to celebrate self-love, friendship, and romance. So let me show you the palette first. This is the BK Beauty, I believe it's called True Beauty. True Beauty. Love it. I love that purple color. That is a good one and done summer color. Anytime you get one of those.
Right, are you ever going to wear that purple colour though? I have yet to see you actually use a colour like that so that it looks like that on your eye.
Taupey sandy brown colors, they're great. That looks like a good crease color. So a really good kind of perk for this collection, and they did offer for me to choose what I liked. So I got the Rose Quartz bracelet. It's got a little charm. And ooh, I love that. The gold bead, it dresses it up. You know what I mean? I really like that. I like that. Very nice touch with that. The next thing is
it makes it look more expensive, is what she's not trying to say.
Saved this to open with you guys. I did open that one. Ooh, wow. This is gorgeous. It is the Plaza ring in the rose quartz. And what I like about it is it really looks like, I'm gonna say this wrong, but it really looks like a rock. You know what I mean? It really looks like a piece of like freshly mined rose.
It is a piece of rose quartz. What?
Rose quartz. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. That is beautiful. My mom and Brooke love rocks, you know, and the different crystals and stuff like that. So I've seen a lot of them in my day. Okay, then we have, oh, this is so pretty. I mean, the rose quartz is beautiful. This is can't remember exactly what this is called. Of course, I'll put it down below.
Why don't you make the effort of reading what it is or having a note on the fucking table? You get all this stuff for free and you can't even be bothered to show it properly or give the right name, and your hand looks terrible. I'm going to look at my palm, hang on. Who has a palm like that? She looks totally dehydrated. Drink some water, Lisa, fuck's sake, put it in your Stanley cup.
But it is the pendant with the rose quartz. I would put it on, but I have on a different kind of neckline today. And then last but not least, the knockout studs. And these look like the midi. Gorgeous. These earrings are very unique in that they have the really pretty gold around them, but they hang really nice on your ear. They don't tilt down like that. Even the large knockout studs, which are my favorite size, but I think this is more of most people would probably like this size the most. And this is small enough that you can wear it in your second hole too. It is a very sweet, light pink. So if you're not a pink lover, you would still love these, like a nudie pink, like a blush, just gorgeous. Thank you so much, Dean. And Lisa J with BK Beauty. This is a fabulous combo here. Okay, let's go on to some hair stuff. Another thing that my friend Meredith suggested, and I didn't know, when I read it in the text, I was like, what the heck is that? She recommended an ACV, the apple cider vinegar hair rinse, every so often. So I saw this when I was on the Ulta website when I was placing the order for the body oil, and I grabbed it, and I just got it yesterday. So shampoo substitute that gently cleanses without stripping natural oils, locks in color, helps seal the cuticle, and adds shine, keeps pH balanced. So if any of you have tried this or another apple cider rinse, let me know.
But that doesn't sound like a rinse, that just said a shampoo. A rinse would be like putting vinegar in warm water and using it as a rinse.
And I will keep you posted. I'm really excited about my new hair adventure, and I've actually tweaked some things.
Fucking hair adventure, God help us.
According to like the Blowout Professor and other things that I have learned by studying, reading, watching everything. And so
studying. Why didn't you do something really useful and go back to school or something and study something properly? I mean, why didn't you do fucking the same course as Brooke did? And then you could have your own fucking license to buy whatever you want.
So I'll do an update soon, and I'm inspired. Okay, another thing that she suggested, and I actually just got this yesterday too, is the R&Co Blue, which is kind of like an upper end of R&Co. I actually went to get this, and the salon that used to sell this didn't have it. She said actually they weren't going to carry the whole line anymore. They tried to sell me some other things. I was like, no, I went by my prescription. But I did get the shampoo and conditioner in this line there. But this is it sounds very interesting, the F-Layer Deep Conditioning Serum. Protect and replenish the protective lipid layer that locks in moisture to give hair its natural smoothness, gloss, and ability to reflect light. The first of its kind traceless serum, the first step post shower. I love it when a product will tell you what it is and when you're supposed to use it and what it does, because a lot of them don't.
They all do, if you bother to fucking read the instructions. But you don't. And then you start reading them when you're showing them to us and doing that stupid noddy dog thing with the open mouth going, oh wow, oh right, because you never fucking read it in the first place.
Weightlessly hydrates and repairs the all-important F layer. Huh, okay. And preps hair for styling thanks to vitamin and mineral-rich fruit water extracts and the nourishing oil botanical blend. So I will put this in my next week's setup, and I guess I would use this instead of a leave-in spray conditioner. So I think that's where that's going to go. The first thing I put in my cart was this, and it's that Day Monsoon Moisture Mask. It's thick, which I like. Not heavily fragranced at all, just kind of fresh perfumey. And then I watched someone else and they loved the Prickly Pear Hair Oil. Smooths frizz, hydrates, prevents breakage, detangles, and adds shine. So I grabbed it too. And then I decided to go ahead and go for it and try the Signature Shampoo and Conditioning Treatment.
How much shit is she buying? Really? For fuck's sake, Lisa.
That goes with this line. That way I can kind of give you a review on their, I hate to say basic products, but I think these are the products that most people my age and have a lot of people with, you know, color treated hair. I think that's what we're going to want. Is I don't want you to get caught up in the whole reconstructing and repairing and all of that. It sounds great, but you might not need that every single time. You may be more like me and you need moisture and you need something to seal it in and maybe, you know, smooth. So I'm hoping that's what this is going to be. Okay, this is probably my biggest purchase of the week. I have been eyeing the
biggest purchase of the week. It won't be the biggest purchase of the year though, will it?
These since before Christmas, but I knew it was something that I probably couldn't wear until warmer days and, you know, spring coming. So I went ahead and ordered them and they are magnificent. It's these Saint Laurent sandals and they are very, I want to say simple. Like, I love just how plain they are. For some reason, they remind me of something that my mom used to wear.
Why is it the more they cost, the less there are of them? Do you know what I mean? It's like it's not a proper shoe. It's just got that little bit for your toe to sit in and the bit round your ankle and then the YSL sign. And I bet they cost a fucking arm and a leg.
Some type of sandal. And I know some of you don't. But you know I'm a flip-flop girl. The whole in between the toes, it's more me than even the straight across. So that doesn't bother me. And I love like this going across the toe. It almost looks like a naked sandal. You know what I mean? Like your foot just looks so pretty. And I love that emblem across the top. It just adds so much.
Of course you do. Of course you do, because it screams, I've got designer sandals on. Look, everybody, they're YSL. That's why you like them. Like the coat, the Chanel coat with the symbols all over it. If it hasn't got the symbol on, you don't want it. Like fucking loafers you got with the Tory Burch sign on. You really, really like them because they've got that on. When you could have got a pair exactly the same for fucking £300 cheaper probably.
Much, yet it's simple. I can just see these with any dress, but especially a pair of jeans and like a white tank or a white t-shirt and a black blazer or just any blouse or just anything. Even this with a pair of jeans and a cool sweatshirt, I just love them. The heel is very practical. If I had to say, it's probably a 3-inch heel because that's my favorite. A 3-inch heel gives you a good, you know, the high heel look, walk, and feeling, but not the awkward walk, look, and feeling. So these are my big purchase of the week. I love them. And when I was you know, walking around in them and trying them on, they reminded me of something. I was like, what shoes do I have that are very similar to this? And it's these, the Cult Gaia. These shoes are just beautiful. I am so happy I got these. I remember this was the Nordstrom sale before last, and it was when we first moved in this house. Like, I associate these shoes with that excited, happy feeling of moving in here. It all goes along with getting my diet right and just feeling like a new person. That's what I think about when I see these shoes, but look how beautiful they are. They don't sell these anymore. I have them in the black and the pink, but Cult Gaia, of course, makes lots of shoes, and they're not as expensive as like these or the high end, but they're awesome. They're like made well. And I wanted to show you these. I feel like I might have another pair of Cult Gaia in my future because I love these so much. And then last but not least, my friend Ariel told me about these. So you guys know I have been like into the Uggs this season, along with many people. And that is a shoe that even if you don't like the way they look, you cannot deny that they are so snuggly, so practical, and one of your most worn shoes. And that's how mine are. All of them, every single pair, I love them. So when she suggested these, they're from Amazon. They are not really cheap, which I don't know, is kind of reassuring to me that they weren't like $13 or something. I believe they were like $49.95. They're made by...
Reassuring. Reassuring to her that she's not buying shit. Wow. Do you know what would make you more popular if you found a pair like that were $13.99?
Cushion Air memory foam, and they're real suede. They are so nice. They are every bit as nice as the real Uggs. They feel exactly like them. And I love these. I love how that goes up on the back. They're awesome. I was excited to show these to you guys. I told my mom this morning. I was texting with her or talking with her. I talked and texted with her this morning. I was telling her I'm over it. I'm over winter. I mean, I'll still buy jeans and a few things here and there, but I'm moving on. I'm moving on to spring. And she said, yeah, she felt the same way. Like, as soon as Christmas is over, we're thinking about spring. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and show you the last two things, and then I will finally let you go. Okay, one of my subscribers and friends on Instagram told me that she has these jeans and she loves them. You guys know I am like celebrating the whole return of baggy jeans and either low to mid-rise. I would say they're called low pro Levi's, but they're not as low as, I mean, you can look at the zipper and tell. They're not as low as they were back in the true low-rise days. There's several washes. These are destroyed, but I liked that they were the dark destroyed. Here's the thing. I bought these in a light pair also, and I don't know where they are. I don't know where I stuck them. I'm bad about that. I think.
Wow. Maybe if you stuck them in your closet with your other jeans, you'd know where they were. There's a thought.
I think it was the day that our cleaning girls were coming, and I don't know if you guys do this, but it is like a full-on panic getting the house ready for them to clean, because I don't want them to have to clean around a bunch of junk, so I try to put everything.
So have you got a bunch of junk all over the place? Where's your bunch of junk? I thought you had your house pristine all the time. Well, did you do one of those swoosh everything off of a table onto the floor thing, and then you had to tidy up?
Plus I want everything cleaned really well. I don't know where I put the light ones, so I'm sure this afternoon I will find those. And I tried these on and wore these the other day. I'll put some pictures in here. First of all, what a great price. Look at how...
What is the price though? You're saying, wow, what a great price, but you're not telling us.
Soft they are. It's like you get the rigidity type denim, but in a soft way. Let's see what they're made of. Okay, it's the Low Pro Straight. So they're not crazy baggy, but they give you that cool. Shannon told me about these. Thank you, Shannon. And let's see, 100% cotton. So they're 100% cotton, but they're soft. You'll love them. So if you like maybe some of the baggy jeans that were higher priced that I showed you last week, and I totally understand you do not want to spend that much, this is a good way for you to try that look. And I think we're going to love it this summer.
How much are they?
With some sandals and a white tank top or a white bodysuit. Let me go ahead and just do my outfit. Okay, so I have on a pair of Levi's that I ordered from Walmart.
Are they the lighter ones that you couldn't find? Because they look exactly like the ones you just held up.
Levi's wedgie crop.
Who would buy something called wedgie? Really?
Up. And then the bodysuit I have on is from Zara. These little rosettes that I love anyway are going to be very on trend and in style that's coming up this spring and summer. I felt like this was a great way to incorporate them without, you know, just to see how I felt. I don't know, I thought it would look pretty.
They look stupid. I'm sorry. Who? No, one maybe, but two.
In the video too. Now it is kind of scandalous. I can't open up my jacket because something crazy might happen, but I think it's perfect to wear underneath your blazer, whatever jacket, maybe a cardigan.
How is it if you're terrified that your coat will open and show something scandalous?
And anything, and just give you this look without having to commit to, you know, a whole top and nothing but the top. I just love it. The blazer, I have wanted to show this to you so many times, and I've worn it on Instagram. It's a men's blazer from Walmart. I ordered the medium, which is a 38 to 40, because in my Banana Republic blazer, it's a 38. I keep the sleeves rolled up, and what I do is when I'm done wearing it, I take both of these bands and I just put them in the inside pocket. So this is what it looks like, you know, just as an oversized blazer. But I love it with the sleeves rolled up, and I'm not worried about wrinkling my other blazer and having to steam it. I just know when I wear this, I'm gonna wear my sleeves up.
And I can do it with the cheap one, because I don't care about the cheap one from Walmart.
So it has worked out perfectly. I love it, love it. And I'm so happy that I have something to show you guys, because so many people ask me about the other one, and I bought it years ago. And then these are my just go to where I could wear these every day. The Zara heels. So the Zara heels and the Zara bodysuit are going to be on my Zara favorites page. They asked me if I would like to make a page for you guys with all of my favorites so that I can link that and you can go straight to whatever I show, and there will be links on there for everything. So the bodysuit and the shoes, and I have a great big order coming. I was going to try to wait for it, but some of it is kind of trickling in. Like I got 2 pairs of shoes, this
pairs
bodysuit already, but I have a few more things coming in tomorrow and maybe on Saturday. So I'm just going to do a separate Zara try-on haul. I'm getting so excited because Zara is my thing, especially in the summer. So that will be a good way for me to put them all on my favorites page. That is it. Okay, let me show you what I have on. Of course, you saw the plaza ring. These are some rings from Miranda Fry. I will list them all below. This one I don't think they make anymore, but it has always been one of my favorites. Let me know if you like it, because I mentioned it to them and they said they might bring it back. So if you like that, let me know. I just think it's so pretty. It's striking to me and very feminine. And then Cajun shrimp, like I told you in my, I just did a video, 10 drugstore products I've purchased over 5 times. Really probably could have thought of more. I will link that video up here if you didn't see it. And then my Michelle watch. And then the last thing that I have to show you is new luggage. This is from that brand I see everybody talking about. I think it's Shay Mitchell's brand. It's that BEIS. The smaller carry-on is actually in here.
Oops.
And I learned a big lesson last time I went out of town. Remember, I wanted to take 2 big ones. So I ordered a big suitcase.
We said that big black ugly suitcase wouldn't last long, didn't we?
A cheap one from Walmart.
Cheap. See? Cheap.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I haven't traveled a lot. I mean, I've traveled some lately. I didn't realize that you need wheels that go like this and not just like this, because those on that cheap suitcase just went straight one direction, and that was not easy when you're trying to navigate 2 big bags, get in the taxi line, going all over the place. So that was the first lesson. And then I learned.
Wow. John, I have to order new suitcases because this one just wouldn't go the way I was pushing it. Talk about first world problems.
That I did not enjoy carrying 2 big suitcases, even if I check them both in, because then I couldn't put my duffel bag on the top of the small one. It was just not a good situation. So I had to wait for these to come back in stock. Another thing I noticed is I don't like black. Even though I think this is going to get dirty, it was a sea of black bags coming down the conveyor belt, and I thought to myself, nope, I'm gonna stick with the pink. So I ordered this one, and I'll put exactly what I ordered down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so
No, we didn't.
much for being here. I love talking to you. I could talk to you every day, and I will see you probably this weekend. If not, I will see you on Monday, and I will leave you a video up here to watch. Maybe last Friday's Friday haul. See you soon. Bye-bye.
If people watch your Friday haul, they're not going to want to be linked to the last one. And you didn't link it anyway, did you? Wow. Well, thank you if you got this far with me. And I'll catch you in the next one.